Welcome back to my channel. I'm Hooked with Amelia and we are on day 2 of Vlogmas. I'm actually starting very late today. It's 5:47 p.m. I have been running around all day though, so I do have a reason. If you don't already know, yesterday for Vlogmas we started on a crocheted granny square beanie with a ribbed fold bent. It goes like this. Okay, I can't find the word. So with that, I decided, what if we just did another hat slash beanie? It is later and I can whip it up in probably 2 hours. The only problem that I do have with this is I don't think I have black with me. And if you don't know, I'm doing a pet sitting gig, so this is not my own home, so I do not have all my supplies with me at the moment. What I do have though is I love this yarn in antique white, so we can get started on it. Basically, the entire design for this hat is, if you know the character Law from One Piece, it's his hat, and instead of doing the one where it has the baseball cap kind of vibe, this one goes all the way around. So if you were to have a fold in your beanie, it's that, but it's completely stuffed with stuffing. It also has more spots at the bottom and more working up, and that is in black, and they are in a variety of different sizes. I do usually use a 5mm hook whenever it does come to my beanies. I don't necessarily have an inspo pick for this one, but if I find one, it'll be right here. So the goal tonight is just finish the base of the beanie. We are not going to worry about stuffing it or sewing anything on, just getting the base. I just finished the top of my beanie, and I always start with a magic circle with 12 double crochets in the center, and I work out and increase until my 6th row. Once I reach 6 rows, for a typical short beanie, I would make an additional 6 rows, but because I do need it to be longer, I am going to go for an additional 10 to 12 more rows. For a timestamp, it's 6:30. We have 10 rows in total, and I think what I do want to do is I want to switch to a 4.5. I would put this on my head, but I have a gargantuous forehead and it's pretty embarrassing. It does rest about here, so I think I am going to switch to my 4.5mm hook, and I'm just going to continue as normal so that the stitches are tighter, because I do need to remember I will be putting stuffing in this. It's about to be 8 o'clock and I've been working on this since I can't remember what time, but I've been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians while working on it. This is what we have. Oh gosh, this looks rough. This is what I have so far, and it does look weird because I like to do 12 double crochets rather than 11 because I prefer it to be like actually round and not a triangle. On the 12th row, I did decide to flip my work so that like the right side of crochet will be sticking out. Meanwhile, like it's not like the ugly side, or if you know what, you know. But I do have 20 rows. I think I'm done with it for at least now, because the next steps will be actually stuffing the inside. It's not going to be like overstuffed at all because this is double crochets and I don't want the stuffing sticking out. Along with, I have to do a variety of different size spots throughout the hat. This is the character in the hat. If I get any closer or shift my phone, you won't be able to see. But do you see how there's like dots quite literally everywhere? I'm going to put a max limit on 20 dots. But I do have to sew on the spots before I stuff it or sew it on or anything. Reason being, I hate surface crochet with all my heart. But this is what our skein looks like. She's getting floppy, not even halfway done yet. but this is what it looks like without it stuffed and without the polka dots. We will continue this tomorrow, so thank you for watching the second day of Vlogmas, and I hope to see you guys for the rest of the days. Bye! I'm clearly laying in bed, but I am editing right now, and I'm realizing my first 2 days of Vlogmas, like, quite literally are the smallest vlogs I've ever seen. With that, I'm actually able to have the time to start this vlog in the morning. With that, I will be able to do Vlogmas day 3 starting in the morning to evening. Like, I'm stoked. So from here on out, I promise I will give you guys longer vlogs. Bye!